Alright, before the video starts, I'll quickly run down what you can expect in this review. 1. I will talk about the plot or the story of the episode. 2. I will talk about the good things. 3. I will talk about the bad things. And 4. I will give it a score out of 10. Also, spoilers. With that being said, let's get right into the review. Ninjago Season 7 continues with episode 68, but simply carries on the story from the previous episodes. Sensei Wu is still sick, but this time we understand why. He reveals that when he was hit by the Time Blade back at the monastery, he was actually impacted by its effects. Due to the nature of the fast-forward Time Blade, we find out that he is actually rapidly aging. This could be troubling, obviously, because he could die quicker than we thought. I mean, he's already old, and this really isn't helping his case. Lloyd still blames himself for Wu's current state and vows to train harder as a sensei in training. Meanwhile, the ninja are still recovering from their previous encounters with the Time Twins and the Vermilion when they decide to take action. Of course, being a sensei in training, Lloyd advises against this and instead opts for planning and strategy before they enter the battle, which I personally think is the best route, but whatever. Meanwhile, on the surface, the Vermilion are still trying to assemble builders and metal for their master plan, and things are going extremely well. I mean, they're definitely giving Ronan and Dareth a run for their money. Anyway, Lloyd is still boring the ninja with his lesson when they are alerted of the action happening on the surface. Lloyd stays behind to keep an eye on Sensei Wu, once again missing the action. We cut to the Samurai X cave where Zane is being attacked by Vermilion warriors, so Nia has to fight them off. They then proceed to Ninjago City to rendezvous with the rest of the team. The ninja meet at a construction site where they have a quick run-in with a few Vermilion warriors and have a quick scuffle. Lloyd gets word of this but still doesn't want to leave Wu's side, but after a motivational speech from his sensei, he's convinced and sets out to join his team. The ninja meet at an old factory where the Vermilion warriors are assembling as well. The team makes up, enters, and battles the snakes within. The ninja managed to learn a few new strategies for facing the Vermilion that'll be most effective in the future. After the battle, the ninja head for the city, but Jay worries for his parents at the scrapyard and takes off by himself. The good stuff about this episode is still the fighting that carries over from the previous episodes. I love watching the battles from Hands of Time. They are faster, more coordinated, and just more exciting to watch in every way. The ninja play off of each other's powers beautifully, and I'm a really big fan of this. One of my complaints of the last episode was the fact that Lloyd didn't do much, but in this episode he finally embraces his training and wants to fight following the wise words of his master. Dareth and Ronan actually have a lot to do in this episode as well. As for the bad, well, I'm not the biggest fan of the Vermilion warriors and the way that they operate. I mean, they're cool, but in this episode I think they're lacking a little bit. Zane still spends the majority of this episode malfunctioning, which gets annoying real fast, but besides that, that's about it for the bad. In general, this episode was just average. Not outstanding, but just okay. And because of this, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. Please leave a comment stating what you thought of this episode, and while you're down there, feel free to leave a like and click subscribe. Also remember to leave your video suggestions down below as well for a chance to have your idea featured as an actual video sometime later on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. My name is TannerFishies, and with that, I bid you farewell.